All right, everybody, welcome back to Fruit Gang.
Ooh, we're gonna break the light eggs. Yeah, we're definitely not beating out with allegations.
If I put it on backwards, I'm actually gonna shit my pants again. I put it on backwards. I put it on backwards.
We rolling? I like touching his ass.
Dude, we haven't even really started gaining subscribers, and the channel's already gonna be over by the time that it gets on the second.
Alright, y'all, we're back. It's Fruit Gang, your three favorite. I got a tattoo. Long time coming, I know. I'll show y'all my hole later. This video's getting monetized so fast. Sky, you're gonna have to cut out so much stuff, dude.
Oh yeah, it's getting us pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say it's getting us pretty good. He's gonna start. You got water? I'm really thirsty.
He just got done my bed. He says it exactly like this. You got water.
So, okay, on a serious note, I just talked to Sky before we made this video. We're going to this place called... This is Braden. He's the sexiest one out of us all.
Yeah, he's the sexy one.
What? No, not my balding.
I was just gonna raise it up so they could see the top out of your forehead. It's a big clearance.
Oh, f you.
Dude, I can play Madden on that thing.
They missed your big ass forehead but hit a tower.
You did what?
All right. Anyways, guys, this is Braden. Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm scared.
Oh, you're putting me down scared.
I am the 5th hidden member of
The Illuminati.
So what am I?
Okay, I'm ready.
So I don't know what to do.
Okay, so let me ask you a couple questions. So what are your expectations for this channel?
To blow up, get popular, showing that small farm town boys can have fun too. That's what this channel's about.
This whole thing, it's not really an experiment, but it's more or less to see how much fun we can have on a YouTube channel. You know what I mean?
Without having to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, without having to be Mr. Beast.
That'd be nice to have that much money, but
Maybe one day.
one day.
What are your top 3 most anticipated videos?
3, like top 3 videos that I'm wanting to do, or
Yep.
just topics for our channel.
Just the top 3 videos like that you're most...
Paranormal activity, seeing if we can investigate for anything. But our goal for the channel is to have fun, be respectful,
and make other people's days at least a little bit better.
Yeah.
because everybody has a bad day, and the best thing to do is what us idiots like to do, is make people feel better about themselves.
Another thing, we're gonna be blowing shit up, so you better be ready. We're gonna be buying some Tannerite. We're gonna get an old fridge and blow that bitch up. It's gonna be awesome.
Guidelines.
You can show it.
We can show that?
Yeah.
Dude, one thing that I can't wait for is the reviews
What reviews are we doing on games?
on anything, like products.
I really want to do a review on Black Ops 6 when it fully comes out.
Yes.
True. I got banned for 4 years. The N key
You know-
on my keyboard is worn out.
Funny story. This happened to me about a year ago. He knows about it. Braden knows about it. I got banned for a week on PlayStation because I think my bio said like anti-gay or some shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Or
Well,
no, it was like anti-British, wasn't it?
Yeah, it said anti-British, and they f***ing banned me. If you're British, I don't care.
Blueberries express goodbyes.
Yeah.
My Xbox account is going down. I'm gonna be banned on Microsoft, Sony. I'm not gonna be here much longer.
What is your most anticipated video?
Definitely the paranormal videos, bro. We gotta get those cracking, dude. I feel like we're gonna get views on those paranormal videos.
Yeah, we just gotta get the...
We gotta get to the places and we gotta make the money, bro.
Yeah,
We gotta save up the money. One place I definitely want to go is Waverly Hospital in Kentucky, dude.
true.
That
I
place
want to
is so
go
haunted.
to the Indiana State Mental Hospital.
Yeah, the Emporium or whatever.
Dude, that place is super haunted. Thing is, we gotta buy, what is it, EMP devices?
EMF.
Or EMF devices.
Spirit box.
Spirit box. Those reader things that
REM
shows
pod.
is it the EMF readers that shows like the green to red or whatever? Yeah.
Those aren't expensive.
No.
Those are $20 at Walmart.
You know what would be good if we did like Bible study videos? I mean, we don't have
We do
Bibles.
got
for
a
no
Bible.
reason. We don't have Bibles. We
Well-
can come on here, you know.
Alright, let's see the Bible really quick.
My girlfriend's calling me, guys.
Random quote of the day. Anyways, we're going to go back to what we were talking about before Bible study.
All right, Bible study.
Bible study.
Every Wednesday.
Quote of the day. Quote of the day.
Quote of the day. You want me to do the one on my arm?
Hold on, right here. Let me get back to it. Blessed be the name of the Lord from the time forth forevermore. Quote of the day from the Bible.
My favorite book.
But, well, this tattoo is another verse on my arm. It says, it's from Psalms 37:13. It says, the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he knows their day will come. Which, if you really think about what's going on in today's world, it's true. This world we're screwed, man. Our generation's so screwed. We're so far out of touch with reality, it's unbelievable. Jesus is coming back. I don't care if this gets taken out. Jesus is coming back. And when he comes back, and this is on my arm, he's going to read this. And he's going to say, you know what? That's true. And all of us that, have either been baptized or followed God pretty close our whole lives, we're going to be taken to heaven. And the rest of us are going to be banished to hell for eternity. It's going to happen. It's what's in the Bible. It's called the end of the world. Look it up. But, yeah, I don't know.
Let's start a trend. Let's cancel Peyton.
Let's not do that. I will get better as the videos start rolling, I promise. But,
Sky, how long before Peyton gets canceled?
I'd give it at least a video, 2 videos, and I'll be done.
See?
Maybe
Oh.
even a half a video.
Half a video, I'll be gone.
Sky, what is your 3 most anticipated videos you're waiting on for the channel?
The paranormal videos, the reviews, whether that be food reviews, product reviews, device reviews, like anything. And maybe if we do this probably won't be on this channel. There might be a couple videos before we start the other channel if we do, but the gaming videos as well, those probably be fun. I know the GTA was until...
Ooh, Bug. Oh, we were so pissed.
Yeah, bro.
Bug ditched us.
What?
Last minute, we almost had it done. He goes, yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, my mom's telling me to get off.
I hope Bug sees this video and cancels Peyton. Do we have anything coming up in the future? What's our plans?
Well, we pretty much already told them. I mean, it's pretty much what I said, and
We
then
just gotta set dates and make the videos.
we could literally just do it with the EMF reader too. Like ask
And
questions.
it'll spike.
Yeah, like if you did this, spike it, and then if it spikes, yes, no, whatever. But like, we will not fake those videos because I've been a skeptic before myself, and then
Are we really gonna cut anything out of those paranormal videos or just let them roll?
Let them roll.
I'm sure we'll probably cut out some
Well-
parts, but not during the
Actual
when we're
interactions.
actually
right.
investigating and everything, we won't.
Now, when we first get there, we'll cut to where we start investigating.
Well,
but-
we get to talk about the area and
Yeah.
the background on it. Then we'll cut, get everything ready and organized, and then it'll be game time. As long as you don't do anything stupid while we're filming, then we gotta cut it out.
Yeah, no, it won't be like, oh, I wonder if the REM pod's gonna go. It's like, oh, I wonder if the REM pod's gonna go off and cut it, and you see me like swipe my hand past it or anything like that. Like, it's not gonna happen. We'll show you guys too. It's not remote control or anything.
But the cool thing about a REM pod, sorry guys, the cool thing about a REM pod is there's either 2 options. It's motion activated, so you have to be pretty much on top of it, or it's touch activation, where something has to touch it hard enough to trigger it. So pretty much you gotta stomp on it or pretty much slap it to get it to make a noise.
Well, you just had to touch it on the top.
Antenna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just touch it on the top and then it goes off.
I know how they touch it, okay? I'm not a ghost.
Yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying. You just
You
touch
like
the
stroke
antenna.
that thing, Kozo, and then you're just like this with the metal antenna.
Another thing we gotta invest in is if we're gonna do paranormal videos, we need to get the body tripods. We can put the cameras on the front and,
Or at least better camera.
or at least a better camera. So we don't have to hold it all the time. We can do like the.
So we don't look like a 1980s horror movie.
Oh my God, what's that?
We can definitely use that one though, because that has night vision.
That's what we would need. We really don't need a better camera.
Most of it's
Somebody,
real.
Drew, he's a skeptic about it, but his dad was a real paranormal investigator. They used to live over by Sunset and well, their old house was haunted, but Wade being a paranormal investigator, he told me a story. They got done investigating the asylum up in Indy, and they were at a hotel. Well, something was attached to someone, because when Wade was in the bathroom, something had took his toothbrush and pretty much launched it so hard that it pretty much got stuck in the wall. It broke through the drywall. It was just sitting there. No big hole. It was no bigger than
The toothbrush itself.
probably about that big.
That's crazy, dude. I've never seen anything happen like that.
I've had poltergeist activity at the house, but it was not never getting launched across. I've seen pans levitate in front of me, and then actually Friday night, me and Isaac got back to the house. We were sitting there, and it sounded like something had fell in the kitchen. When we went to investigate, there was nothing, not a thing. And it sounded like something, he said it sounded more like a pool noodle smacking the tile, but it sounded heavier than a pool noodle, like a box of cereal fell over and smacked the floor hard. But there was nothing. Then we got to the front door, and it sounded like somebody had tried getting into my truck, and I went outside, and there was no one to be found. Sounds like we got a paranormal video coming up.
Dude, remember when we were at your house? I don't know if this has ever even worked, but we did the Spirit Box app on my old phone that I used to have and stuff. And like Brayden would ask a question and we would get a response from, so he had a family member, his aunt, right? And
My great aunt, which was my grandpa's baby sister, but unfortunately he passed away just a couple months ago in the same house, just one bedroom up from cancer.
the same thing she passed away from, wasn't it?
Something. It was both types of It was two different types of cancers, but she was stage 3, he was stage 4, and it had already spread from his liver all the way up to his brain.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
But he also was big on death, and he believed in paranormal. Before his brother passed away, he told me this story. Right where in the house where the computer room used to be would be now my brother's room. He would go in there and play on the computer, and his brother would come over and pretty much hang out, sit there, talk to him, come visit all the grandbabies. Then they said one night they were sitting in there just talking away like they usually do, and they heard something run down the hallway, and they said it sounded like two little girls laughing. And they say most men aren't ever scared, but they said they turned pale white because it sounded like their two sisters when they were younger running around playing.
That scared the shit out of me, dude.
I've had multiple encounters with paranormal, especially in my house. I've had one with my great aunt when I was younger, sleeping in my grandparents' floor, and I just happened to look up out of the corner of the door, and I seen a little old, she wasn't really old, but it was a little lady standing there looking at me. And you know, kids, they'll pretty much hide underneath the covers or close their eyes and just hope it's gone. But I did that and it was still standing there, and I did it a third time and it was gone. And then not too long ago, after Grandpa passed, they wind up, I was the one that had to help carry him out. Glad I did it, so none of the other grandchildren had to see it. But about a few weeks after that, I was laying in bed and I just happened to wake up at 3. And it felt like something, like I heard, hey, like he would say, wake up, and something pretty much went like this and tried pulling the cover. But the only reason I didn't react to it, it's because it's the only way to get me up when I slept at the campground. But he's a jokester, so he likes playing tricks. And I was in the shower one day, and I wound up getting out, and I was shaving. I was already dressed, but I was just shaving my face, making myself look nice, and I kept on hearing knocks. So I wasn't paying attention to it. And I get out and I walk in the kitchen, and my stepdad goes, hey, were you knocking on the wall? Like, no, why? He goes, then who was it? I said, I heard knocking, but I don't know who it was coming from. I thought it was just you playing a joke on me. He goes, I heard knocking, I knocked back, and it kept knocking back at me. But the backstory behind the knocking is that he would like to hide in places, and if there was a door, he'd start knocking on the door and make you go to the front door so he'd scare you. Didn't matter which part of the house, you would hear it. You're like, oh, somebody's at the front door. Boom.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing as his grandpa. I lost my grandpa, 2 years ago now? It was really rough. I mean, it was 9 days after I graduated high school. I lost my best friend, and I was just so heartbroken by it. And it's funny because now, every now and then, me and my mom, he wore Stetson. It's like a cowboy cologne. Every now and then we get a whiff of his cologne. He's still around there, and we just lost my grandmother, which was my mom's mom, December of last year, 2 days before I turned 20, and that was hard on me, on everybody, and I don't have either of them anymore, but I live in their house currently with my parents, and I definitely know they're still there. I hear them walking around. all the time. When I'm asleep, I'll wake up and I'll hear walking on the floors. I know they're there. It's nobody else but them. Now, my old house, that was a different story. And we all have stories about my old house. We would,
There's definitely
something in there. And it
there was definitely
it was
something
bad.
that wasn't welcome.
It was not welcomed.
Because I remember the night we were over there, and Jason had got on to us about going on Smiley. It was us three that were over there, and we were all sitting in there talking. I heard it, and it sounded like something.
There was a bang on the window.
It had sounded like something was banging on the window. Jason goes, "Did anybody else hear that?" Like, yeah, I heard that. And his stepdad wound up getting the shotgun, wound up pretty much going out and checking to see if anything's going on. Now that I carry, I'm the one that has to make sure everybody else is safe before I am.
Now, another thing I would love to do is go back to my old house, get permission to do a paranormal investigation, because I still think whatever it was followed me out of that house. It was very unwelcome. It was a very evil spirit. I'm pretty sure it would watch me sleep from the corner of my room. Scared me to death.
You told me about that.
Yeah, I told Sky a lot
Do you know what's
about
weird? I slept better at Grammy and Papa's house
last night
than
than
I
you
did
ever did at my old house.
Yep.
I felt safe in your room.
I was
but
in Christian's room, and I was literally just sitting there scrolling, gone. I was out.
Yeah.
Had my phone plugged in.
Well,
sitting
because
next to
that
me.
house is just so, like, it's protected by good spirits, by my Grammy and Papa. And the bad thing about my old house, it was built on Native American grounds. That was the spirit. It was an evil, I believe, Native American spirit that just was not welcome, and it didn't want us there. And it let us know, too.
Very, very well.
I would get up, and I'm pretty sure I'd hear, like, a little bit of, like, this, like, on the walls. Scared the absolute hell out of me. And I would wake up, and I could hear, like, breathing in my ear. And I would, like, I don't know. I would just, that every time in that house, I would go to sleep. I just wake up. And it was constant. I'd constantly wake up thinking there was something watching me sleep. And I was scared for my life. And when I got out of that house, I felt a little bit better. I moved into an apartment for a little bit, and then my grandparents passed away. I moved into their house, and I feel safe in their house. I feel like nothing's followed me there.
I definitely think there's something in my house.
There's got to be multiple things.
That's not welcomed, because there will be nights to where I feel safe, and there will be nights that I don't think something's right. But I've heard stories of my aunts playing the Ouija board and in the house and doing all types of stuff, and it's like,
you opened a portal and never closed it.
And you see, that's something I'm never going to mess with.
I've played the Ouija board, but we closed it.
You know,
Don't mind them, ladies and gentlemen. They're just apparently
I don't hate to say
sexting
this.
their girlfriends.
I don't hate to say this, but if somebody ever bought me a Ouija board, I'm burning it immediately.
You don't want to do it.
Because that opens a portal.
Well,
That
what
makes
do I
it
do with it
weird.
then?
I think you bury it. I think you bury it like 7 foot. I could be wrong, but I think burning it makes it like 10 times worse.
It ain't just a portal, it's a portal from hell.
Well, either way, it could be. But if you are burning it, you could get something that hasn't even been human.
Ever.
No, there is one thing that me and Braden can for sure say.
Was it? Are we talking about what happened outside
No,
here?
No. But we can for sure say that it's real because 3 people have seen it. Our old friend Sean, him, and me. And then
No, at
have
my
you seen
house.
it too? So first it started off with Sean and Braden. This part I just got told, so I could be wrong on some parts. You can correct me if you want. But from what Braden and Sean said, they were both mowing at Braden's house.
No, we
And-
were. So, here, I can tell the story. So, anyways, so the story, this was another experience that I had, and this was in broad daylight. So, one of our old friends with all of us was Sean, which was Lemon Cave, but he wound up backing down. So, the story was, we were outside mowing, I mowed for his neighbor. He would pay me to mow. Well, Sean came over and weed eated. Well, we got to the backyard, and Sean was like, "Hey, can I mow?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll weed eat." Well, I go to start going up to the front of the house. We're in the backyard, so I'm walking up the side, and I just happened to look up, and Sean yelled for me, and I just looked up, and all I seen was pretty much a almost perfect black circle in a net. No face or nothing. I just happened to look up, and as soon as I looked up, it darted to the front of the house, and I had ran to the front of the house to look, and nothing was there. And what was weird about it is that it moved so quick that I don't even think one of the fastest drag cars moved as quick as it did, because you looked up and it was gone.
Yeah, and then after that, it was like a couple years later, I think. and we were sitting in Sean's basement, and it was me, Bray, and Sean, and we were talking about it, and like out of nowhere we just hear this noise that comes from, so Braden heard it from a different position, and so did me and Sean. I heard it to my right, Braden heard it to his left, and Sean heard it behind him. And we were pretty much, me and Bray were pretty much sitting like this, except for he was kind of facing this way a little bit, and Sean was sitting over there. And so we heard that, and we were like, okay, well, that's fucking weird. Like, what was that? And we're sitting there talking about that, and then I don't think we saw it that night, but I remember Sean came over to my house one time, and we were walking back over there, like the corner where my grandparents' bedroom is to my room, and I thought my grandpa walked out and was going to use the bathroom, and I was like, oh, sorry, Papa, I didn't mean to bump into you. And this thing didn't even talk, it just looked down like that, and it was like maybe 6'7", 6'6", something like that. Like, this thing was tall, like up to the top of the door, and so I just zipped it and bolted to my room right past it, and didn't really, I told Sean about it, and he's like, well, I felt something was over there, but I didn't really say anything about it. And yeah, it was,
It's more of an out of sight, out of mind
yeah.
mentality.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna have to dip. I gotta get back home. I gotta go to work for it. But anyways.
So guys, I think we're gonna end the video here.
Alright guys, we're gonna end the video here. I'm sleep deprived. I've been up since 4 a.m. Exactly 4:20. Haha, funny number. Yeah, if you like this video, let us know.
Let us know what we can improve on too.
Right, yeah. Because we're just starting out. I mean, I've never been on camera before. But anyways, you'll see probably, I think I'll upload the video we did before this one, because I introduced Braden. We played a little game called GTA. You guys will already know by now, so I don't know why I was trying to hide it, but yeah, I introduced Braden, we did a heist, blah blah blah. You guys will just have to figure it out. You guys will have to see the video. But yeah, if you like, what was your favorite part of the video? What's your home address? We have free pipe bombs. Just kidding, YouTube. Just kidding. Braden's looking at naked women on his phone. That's cool.
Always.
But yeah, if you want to see any more videos like this of us just talking about maybe our past experiences or
Things we go on about life.
yeah, just whatever. Let us know. If you want to see more gaming content, let us know. We might be making a Fruit Gang gaming channel, something like that.
Once we get enough views on here, we can at least try, because I think we can do the gaming channel and this channel just fine.
Yeah, I'd probably, if we start gaining a platform and stuff and we start making money, we might have to spend it on an editor, because I'm currently editing this channel's videos and mine, so it's a little hard.
I've not made nothing for my channel.
Yeah, you can do that from your phone.
Yeah, I have the 15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get a fireproof firefighters. Let's see if I can get one for my jacket to be able to record what it's like be a volunteer. Then I have some guys that are on our city department, and I'm gonna see what life's like on our city department too. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, so if he makes a channel and stuff, I'll link it to the Fruit Gang channel. And
It's
all that.
linked.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do have a channel. You
Yeah, I
posted
got my
it.
channel linked in our whole account for Fruit Gang.
Check out our channels. They're below the videos, I think, that we do, or that we post and stuff. Other than that, I don't think there's really any more to say. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.